to start recording. I'm going to start streaming. And let's see here. Quick recap of everyone's status. We are wrapping up the tail end of Wednesday night. Augustyn has 12 of 15 blood points. At the moment, he's under the effects of his last nightmare, so he's a -1 penalty at all rolls. But I don't know if Augustyn's going to do anything before he goes to sleep, which is about to happen. Augustyn has 3 of 7 willpower. Excavo is looking pretty good, 14 of 15 blood points and all 5 willpower points. Archibald has 10 of 13 blood points, all 5 willpower points, and a level of aggravated damage, which he will be able to heal while he sleeps. Welcome back to New Cammack. Yesternight, the gang split up to focus on their individual pursuits. Augustyn successfully made another splinter servant, a wooden stake that can be activated to grow little arms and legs and seek out the heart of its target. Excavo went around the city planting hidden cameras in strategic locations. Darby cured Jade of her confusion and aloofness with a night of driving around, feeding her exposition about the state of the city and the dangers that our PCs are currently facing. Archibald, perhaps influenced by the city's previous gadabout prince, got high and drunk and went to karaoke night at Club Wonderland with Donna Teller, who had been watching over the recovering Francisco Palladian in the club's basement in secret. Also, in her dream, Excavo had an extended conversation with a mysterious voice that had called out to her in her dreams before. This voice has extended to her a source of power that can temporarily boost her disciplines, as well as a pathway to making this a permanent upgrade by gradually breaking down the barrier that's keeping her and this voice separate. We go now back to the tail end of karaoke night at Club Wonderland, where a local musician and PhD geologist called Dr. Rock is emceeing, and Archibald is discreetly drinking a mixture of blood and wine at a booth with his unlikely ally, the vampire hunter Donna Teller. As you look around Club Wonderland, again, this is late in the evening on a Wednesday. They're doing a karaoke night. Dr. Rock is up there emceeing. You glance around and you're just immediately like hanging out with Donna Teller. But across the club, you see Jeffrey Lamprey, the Toreador, holding court in a booth with a flock of young mortals all around him, like listening to a story. Also, you see kind of wandering around near the stage, they seem to have signed up to sing a song, Abraham Branson and Teddy Linkletter, 2 recognizable NPCs. And then also milling about in the club working are Marcia, the manager, and Billy, the bouncer.
This has been a while. Abraham is like the tech guy.
Yeah,
right?
he is the president of Nuclear Technologies. He was like the main nerd of those 3 in that nerd engineering shop. So you've had a little while to settle into this booth and get kind of casual with Donna. The idea was you wandered over, you saw that she was like keeping watch over Palladian in the basement, and you were like, hey, let's get a drink and go upstairs and like listen to the music. So she's taking a break, and you're seeing her like maybe start to relax and get casual for the first time in many days. She looks like she's been stressed, and this is a very welcome break from all the craziness that's been happening in her life. And after a while, she leans in closer to you, and before saying anything, she just pauses with this kind of hesitant and almost playful look on her face. And then she asks you, so what's it like being a vampire?
what's it like? Be it being kindred? What's it like?
Yeah, like what? I mean, you remember being a person like before you were a vampire. Like, what's it like? What's the experience like? I've always wondered.
Donna. It's it's so cold. It's
And,
so cold, Donna.
and she looks a little concerned, but also she smirks a little, like she's not sure if you're joking.
You know, when I was alive, I was I was anemic. I was a vegetarian. They said I didn't get enough red meat, not enough iron. My hands, my toes, they're always freezing. now, now I drink nothing but blood and booze.
Don't you
I'm
feel?
still so cold, Donna.
And she reaches out and kind of pauses, like kind of tacitly asking for permission to just like touch your hand.
Yeah, I put it out and let her grab my hand.
And she touches your hand, and you see a look of like shock come over her face, and she withdraws her hand. And because it's clear that it was easy for her to have a conversation with you because you look like a person. Actually touching you and feeling that you feel like a corpse, you see her recoil a little bit, and she takes another sip of her drink, and she asks you, don't you feel bad about drinking people's blood?
What choice do we have, Donna? We're like any other creatures on this earth. We do what we have to do to survive, just like human beings do. Human beings are constantly killing and maiming and torturing, enslaving one another.
Granted, but I feel like,
Our embrace is a mercy compared to how human beings treat one another.
but when human beings die, they have the courtesy to stop causing harm to the people around them. You died, and you turned into a predator who directly takes from people. Have you killed people? I just assume that vampires accidentally or on purpose end up killing people. Have you?
Yes. Have you, in your duties?
I have never killed a person. And she
Would
has this
you?
kind of self-assured look on her face, like she just reassured herself that she was a good person.
And if it was a human being that was going to kill your daddy up there,
Oh, I am
what would you
prepared.
do?
I'm prepared to use violence in self-defense. I want to avoid killing people, but and then she pauses, and you could tell she was about to say something, but realized that it might have been offensive.
And if it was self-defense, and it was the only way for you to survive, what would you do? If all of
Archibald,
your human instincts were gone, replaced by an animal's, a creature's.
do you understand our perspective of how it's just not good for humanity for there to be vampires. The reason why people like me are vampire hunters, like I'm sure there are some good vampires who try to avoid killing people. I haven't encountered any. I mean,
Donna, do you know what I did for a living before this?
no, we don't have any intel on you.
But you could have Googled me. I'm a philosopher, Donna. Yes, I've thought about the ethics of my own existence. I did that long before I became what I am now.
So you have the option to just let vampire hunters take you, or to let the horseman famine take you, because she's going around gobbling up vampires. Like I understand self-preservation
Why?
instincts, but it seems like, from my perspective, you already died once, and now you're doing this like extra victory lap sort of thing. Like, you already lived a full life as a mortal, and now you're just stealing life from other people and maybe killing them. I'm not in your position, but I feel like if I were in your position, I'd feel kind of okay with just repenting to God and acknowledging that, like, I've been given this curse, but I can say no to it. Like, there's got to be some other option, or like kill other vampires and help us. Like, it doesn't that objectively seem like
Well,
it
I'm
would make the
definitely.
world a
I've
better
been
place?
killing. I've been killing some other very particular vampires lately, and that's been a whole ordeal. What I think is confusing is why Famine's sect has it out for you all in particular.
Well,
Us makes sense.
as far as we can tell, we're the only ones that know about famine and what she's doing. So that's why they've come to New Cammack. They're trying to find us and kill us, so no one knows. Like, other people know, like, the word has been passed up in, our hierarchy of hunters, and I'm not going to go into detail about, but that doesn't mean
So
anyone's acting on it.
okay, does the Pope know?
I'm not at liberty to give a lot of details, but
Donna, truth or dare?
I think, honestly, with Palladian, we don't know how long it'll take him to recover. I'm not in the position to lead the charge. I'm here to help, but I've never been like a general at during wartime. I think it kind of falls on you. I think you are you're the tip of the spear of finding the horsemen, stopping them, and if we don't do that here, they're going to leave the city, and we're not going to be able to find them. This whole thing is very strange. This has been obviously an uneasy alliance between my people, what few of them are left, and your people. I don't know what's going to be on the other side of this quest to stop famine, but I do have confidence in you. And she puts her hand on your hand again, and this time she doesn't recoil or freak out. And she says, I still hate vampires. I still don't trust vampires. Everything I've seen says that you are just an element that cannot peacefully coexist with humanity, and humanity is what I care about. But all the signs point to we have to work together to save both of our kinds. So I'm uncomfortable, but I'm all in. Do you feel the same way?
Dada. There's only one thing I need to know from you. Yeah, I'm all in. It's you. You're my ride or die, Donateller. I'm with you to the very end. So all I want to know is what fucking song are you about to sing for karaoke, baby girl?
Oh no, I don't. It's been a long time since I've done.
I'll do it. I'll do it if you do it, Donna.
I mean, like, there's some hymns that I think are
Oh, hit us with what's your favorite hymn? I'm a come thou fount guy. Come thou fount of every blessing.
And she starts singing along.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I doubt they have that on Carafun, Donna. I'm gonna be so real with you right now.
You look up and you see
They might have like what if God was one of us?
Oh, I mean,
They probably got like Creed in there. That's
You look up
Christian kind of.
Switchfoot.
Abraham's on stage. He has his whole right arm is in a cast, and he's singing "She Blinded Me with Science." That's what's currently happening on stage.
Of course.
And he wraps up, and Teddy Linkletter has his ferret with him, and he has a bouquet of roses, and he sets it down on the stage. He's just been like showing the ferret off to all the women that are nearby, and he starts singing "Sweet Caroline." So Donna like kind of relaxes, like you guys are talking about karaoke songs, and then she stops and says, "But do you have a plan for how to find the horsemen, how to stop famine? Is there something I can do to help? What's the next step?"
Donna, I don't want you to worry. I have the concepts of a plan.
Thought about coming up with something.
I'm almost positive that biker gang guy is War. Pretty sure, and we just like blew up their whole thing, so they're gonna be coming to see us pretty soon. And then all I have to do is beat. Donna, you know me. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You just said that you've killed people, but okay.
I just got it. That was in self-defense mostly. All I gotta do is beat famine at chess, and then I think we're good to go. And Donna, I am really good at chess. I'm like the Gary Kasparov of vampires. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Who's that?
He's a really good chess player from Russia. It's like one of the world's best chess players. For everyone watching, I'm the Magnus Carlsen. I'm the Bobby Fischer of vampires.
Those are like, I think, the top three most recognizable chess names.
Yeah.
I can't think of a fourth one.
I mean, they're in Chess the Musical, so there you go.
I am the Yasser Sarawan of the Brujah.
So
Do we have a Steve? Did Steve just pop in?
I am the Ilya Dillon of vampires.
So you wrap up your chat with
Nice
Donateller.
work background.
Do we make out?
Do you try to make some moves on Donateller?
No, I think I'm too amped for karaoke, dude. I'm just all I've got in my head right now is the song that I'm about to sing up there.
Well, she consents to do a gospel song as a duet with you.
Oh.
And once you're up there, the NPCs that you know see you, recognize you. They're up at the stage. They're cheering you on. And at the conclusion of that, do you linger at Club Wonderland to continue talking to Donna or any of the other NPCs, or do you head back to Darby Manor?
How late is it?
At this point, it's getting close to, it's like 2 a.m., something like that. It's getting close to wrapping up.
I just want to tell you, Donna, you really helped me tonight. You really helped me think through a lot of things, like how cool it is to be unalive. Because even though I can still dance, I can still sing, I can still consume pleasures of the flesh in a desperate attempt to feel alive once more. You've changed my life tonight, Donna. I fucking love you.
Hey, well, I've appreciated the opportunity to talk to you. I think it's good for us to talk like this. It's also, maybe it's the liquor. I just got to be honest with you. This is still super weird because I don't see any reason to sugarcoat it. Like, I kill vampires and I feel really good about doing that. And I've killed not
Donna,
a lot of them, but like.
What's your body
Donna, I've sucked off a few Catholics myself, so I say we're even.
I don't know if those are quite okay. And
It's usually the other way
I love
around.
how that's phrased, though. That evokes an image.
Uh-huh.
well, Donna, thanks you for
Donna, I really want your dad to like me.
Your dad?
I think he's like one of the only people in this town who read books.
Well, Father, I've talked with Father Palladian at length about this alliance that we have, and he trusts you. He trusts in the divine providence that brought you to us as allies in this battle. I don't think he dislikes you.
Oh, hell yeah. Not disliking somebody is the first step to really liking somebody. That's what I have always said.
Well, I'm going to go back downstairs. I might try to DoorDash some pizza or something before all the places close. Do keep me in the loop if there's something we can do to help. I mean, it's just me and Palladian who's still recovering, and you and all your people. So keep me in the loop. I'll be here until Father Palladian is well enough for us to relocate him, and I'll try and kind of look around it and see if we could find some other safe house to move him to.
Hey, you're always welcome at Darby Manor.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you if you had some suggestion of some other place where, like a discreet safe house.
We've got a bunch of bases at this point. I can hardly keep track of them all myself. That's more Excavo's thing, but like, oh, we got you.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea because eventually someone's going to notice that we're here. So yeah, just let me know. Give me an address and keys or whatever.
You got my digits?
Oh, I don't. Palladian did. But I could take him down now, and she pulls out her phone.
Hell yeah. I pull out a pen and write my number on my hand.
She reads it off of your hand and plugs it into her phone.
Cool.
All right. Well, that concludes that evening at Club Wonderland. Steve, to loop you in. Hey, Steve made it.
Hello.
Sorry.
Darby's current
That
status.
second text came right through. Send me a one second reminder if you're sitting around waiting for me. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Nice. Darby has 15 of 20 blood points and is at 4 of 7 willpower and has 1 level of aggravated damage that he can heal upon sleeping, which is happening right now. Everyone goes
so
to Darby
great.
Manor.
Gonna do it. I'm gonna sleep and heal my damage.
He has so much more willpower than me. I give in.
He might have
Don't you
bought
get
some.
some back every night?
Yeah, you do. Okay, so everyone goes to sleep. Everyone gets 1 willpower refresh that brings Augustyn up to 4 and Darby up to 5. Everyone loses 1 blood point just from waking. Going to...
What day is it now?
It is...
Thursday?
Hang on. This is... we are waking up...
Before we go.
Thursday, the evening of Thursday, May 7th at sunset. Okay, and Darby's healing ag, is that right?
That's right. So I have to burn 2 blood, 1 to wake up and 1 to heal that ag. Is that correct? Plus a temporary willpower point.
1 full day of rest and 5 blood points heals 1 level
Jesus
of aggravated damage. It's
okay. So I have 9. Is that right? No, I think I took 1 too many.
No,
Okay,
9
okay.
is correct. Archibald, are you doing the same thing? That will bring
I will
you...
also heal up a little bit.
Okay, that will bring you down to the state where you are hungry and more prone to frenzy if you do that. But
sure.
okay, then you are at...
I haven't frenzied in a while. That could be fun.
You're at 4 of 13 blood points and no damage. All right. Augustyn. You are hard at work in your room. You got your little ritual area you have set up, and you've just finished making a splinter servant. But something has gone awry. Instead of being created dormant and ready to be commanded to spring to life, it immediately springs to life. And it starts looking at you with, that predatory look in its eye.
You know the one.
By God, no, you know the rules. Anywhere but here.
So, little arms and little legs explode out of its little wooden body, and it starts scampering up your pant leg, just looking you right in the eye.
I give it a hearty backhand to demonstrate its place in the world as a tool, and not a predator.
It's surprisingly strong, tiny little hands latch onto your skin, and you find that it's fully attached to you, and it starts scrambling at your clothes, and it plunges its pointy end into your chest, frantically probing for your heart, and then quickly, like a little mole going into a molehill, just disappears inside of your ribcage. Your control over your body is suddenly severed, and you go limp, falling into a 3-tier wedding cake on a glass table right in front of your high school crush. You land on the ground in a spray of glass shards and icing, your fall punctuated by a long, dejected fart that wafts directly into the face of your high school crush, who vomits.
This is awful. The only way this could be worse would be if she's vomiting into the cavity that my splinter servant made in my chest.
So go ahead and give me a willpower roll at difficulty 7 to see how you process that thing.
Willpower,
Nightmare.
difficulty 7, and it is... I know I ask this every time. It's the total number
Your permanent
of willpower dice,
rating.
yes.
So that's 7.
Oh,
dice.
thank God. Thank you. Goodness gracious, I need 7, D10. Let's roll.
Hey, you got 2 successes. All right, you successfully process this.
It was all
nightmare.
a dream.
You reflect on how you used to read Word Up magazine. All right. You are in the clear. No dice pool penalties for the coming day. Excavo enters her usual dream world and finds
I have a question.
that mirror in front of her. And she's put on the spot. Does she have a yes or no question for her
Right.
reflection in the mirror?
Wizard chat.
I don't have a question in my brain right now about what to ask.
Okay. How about if you think of one during the session, and it's not too metagamey, you can retroactively have asked that.
Okay. Oh, okay. I have a question.
Oh.
Does Jade fully trust our party? Like, have we earned her trust back or something?
You see the reflection. Do this.
Yeah.
Sort of a.
Yeah.
It's nodding, but like kind of a hesitant nod, but like concluding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, I
How you
trust
care
that we can
about-
let her in our circle again. I was trying to suss out if like maybe her mind got like polluted by who she was with, but okay.
yeah, that's a very good use of this opportunity to ask a question. So you
Yes.
fall through the floor into your bed and wake up. When you wake up, you hear a couple people doop-a-doop-boop. When you wake up, you hear a couple people walking around. I assume everyone is sleeping in the basement of Darby Manor. That may or may not be true. You hear a couple of people walking around on the ground floor. And as you wake up and come to, you recognize the voices as being Jade's and Harvey McDougal, Harvey the janitor, who you might have remembered was paid by Prince Delacroix to do like various errands for him, but also to take care of the grounds and to clean up just the ground floor during the day, being told you don't have any reason to go downstairs during the day. That's something Jade will take care of. He's like the ground floor janitor that you've run into once before, but you're led to believe that like while you're sleeping, he comes, he collects the mail, he tidies up. And as everyone wakes up and walks into the central living room, Harvey addresses everybody and says, "Hey, everybody. I'm sorry, you guys are new. I'm still spacing on your names, but I wanted you to know something weird happened yesterday. Just a few hours ago. I came here to start cleaning up the place. I drove up and there were a couple motorcycles down at the end of the path and didn't know what to make of that. I drove up and there were these two biker guys and they were, honestly, it looked like they were casing the joint, like looking to rob it or something, which is weird for them to do in broad daylight. This was like late afternoon this happened. So I walked up to them and I'm like, hey, can I help you two? And they looked at me kind of weird, like they were looking to start trouble. And they asked who lived here. And I told them, hey, if you don't know who lives here, I don't think you have any business here. Now, can I help you? And then they just kind of like smirked and walked off. I think they were, I'm guessing, like checking to see if the house was occupied to, because sometimes people come through, they think they could rob, places like this. And it's a good thing I was here to scare them off. But if they're casing the joint, I wanted to let you guys know that like maybe they'll come back. I don't know. So yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for letting us know.
Well, thank
Our
you
home
for
is under
telling us.
siege.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
the
that
doorbell.
Darby we know and
We
love.
don't we have a security system on our home?
This house ain't named after you. They came to Darby Manor.
Oh, that's a good
That's
question.
So we
Miss,
have a baseball bat somewhere. Great.
Miss, sorry, what was your name? Any points to Excavo?
Janet.
Janet. Yeah, there's you got a camera on your doorbell, and I think the windows are all wired up with like brake sensors. It's been a while since I've really taken a look at the security system, but there's some sort of basic security system. It should go off if someone's breaking in at night. I think it like automatically arms itself, or I don't know what the deal is, but if you want to see the guys that came through, I think they're probably on the doorbell camera. Just grody looking dudes walking through.
Do you know how to access that, or should I just figure that out?
Oh yeah, let me just. And he like whips out his phone and he shows you the app where he can get into the camera and the recordings of it, and he just asks for your email address to like share the access to it, and he takes whatever it is, the email address you give him, and just sends it to you. So you now have access to that camera on your phone if you didn't already.
I would have like a bajillion email addresses, and one of them is Janet something.
Sure.
I'm making new ones to get into stuff. Yeah.
So he goes ahead and he loads up the recording of them. You see just two bikers walking around in daylight, so they're not vampires. And they're just kind of like walking around looking at the house, kind of keeping their distance. And then after a while, they get kind of closer, and you can tell sort of in the periphery of this like fisheye lens footage here that they seem to be looking in windows, and then they start approaching the door.
I assume we keep like every curtain shut, right? Like we're not letting sunlight in.
Yeah, big time.
Okay.
And then they both look down the path that leads to the road that you access Darby Manor with, and you can tell this is where Harvey is rolling up, and then he gets out of his car, and there's the brief conversation between the two of them, the two parties that Harvey described, and then you see that they immediately leave, but they don't seem to be in much of a hurry. They're making a show of like, yeah, we'll leave, but like we're not scared of you, like we don't care that we were caught. There's that kind of vibe to it.
Do I recognize them? Would I know or no?
Give me a let's say
roll. I have to verify I'm human.
Give me a wits.
I'm a vampire, but I guess
A wits plus investigation roll. For you, I think it's going to be six dice.
Roll 20 needs me to verify I'm human in our vampire game.
You just got AI role playing with AI now. God damn.
My numbers back and forth. There. Need to roll 60-10s here.
I have Janet with me as well. See.
That is one. That is one success. So with one success, what you get is you see these people and you can't be certain, but they absolutely look like the kind of people who were in the crowd at the Demolition Derby pit that the Unholy Rollers operated. You can't be certain that it's not members of some other motorcycle club, but given everything you know, it seems like a reasonable conclusion. Like these people must be associated with the Unholy Rollers. So, so after showing that to you, Harvey asks, if you guys want me to, I can try to. I could maybe talk to private security, have someone post up here for a few days, just in case these people come back. I could ask the police to do patrols. Just as a rule, I don't ever talk to the police unless if you guys tell me to.
Fuck them. Also, talk to the money man over here about whatever you need. Let's load this place up. Otherwise, I don't feel good sleeping here. If we're like pretty vulnerable, these assholes come in while we're like they know we were asleep here. That is concerning.
Well, I don't know if they know who lives here.
In the video did you watch earlier in the video to see if it was anybody else's house, or was it just our house? Like they came here to just look at our house.
What was this guy's name again?
Harvey McDougal. Honestly, we can't really see any of the other properties. They're far enough back, and there's we got a lot of like woods kind of bordering us. Yeah, they could have been going from house to house. It might not have been like a targeted thing.
Harvey, I'm gonna be real with you, my guy. We've spent the last like 3 weeks really pissing these dudes off, and they are looking for us. So
no, you don't
it's just no hard. No, look, and I'm just like waving Excavo. Don't worry, don't like OPSEC, schmopsec. Like no, Harv's our guy. Harv's our guy.
Look, still work here.
You get. Harvey,
hey,
you're in danger,
let me
man.
jump in. Let me just jump in. When I worked for Mr. Delacroix, I know the arrangement. I don't ask questions. I appreciate the job. I don't want to do anything to jeopardize it. I understand you're doing
I'm
stuff.
not trying to give you any details, my guy. I'm just saying you're in danger. Like these guys are serious hombres.
Well, I will just ask you then. Do you want me to post up here for a few days, be a lookout, pull in other people? Because that falls under my duties to make sure that the house is safe. And I'm not
I just
afraid
want
to
you to
tangle
understand how dangerous it is, and I think that's a good idea. And get paid, stock up. We'll pay for your time, and you wouldn't believe this, but we've just bought a gun store. Whole thing.
You mean we?
No. The whole squad.
No.
We all own it together. It's like a joint venture that we went in on as a group.
He's not asking. Nobody's asking.
Like
and so I think we got to get you outfitted. We got to get you kitted out, my dude.
The technical term is worker cooperative.
Thank you. Yes, that the prince
It
said
is
it,
none
so
of
it's
those
real.
things.
No, the prince said it, so now it's ours.
Okay, there's no other.
I heard it.
We just don't really
To the gun show
police.
in Darby's
We don't really associate with the police. So no police.
No, we all
Right.
agreed all cops are bad. Very trendy, I think, right now. 2020.
Oh, it would have been trendy. Yeah.
Back now.
A cab, as they say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Just no police, but yeah, you can do a little more.
well, what I can do at the very least is I'm cool with spending more time here during the day. I can crash here for a few days just to be a lookout. And if these people come back, you want me to, if you're downstairs doing your sleeping during the day thing, you want me to wake you up and be like, hey, your pals are here?
It might be hard to do, but I absolutely. And Darby is like totally trying to bro out with this guy's like, our lives might depend on it. Like, we need you to do this just for a few days.
I mean, what are we gonna do though?
Excavo, are you trying to keep sleeping here or what? Because these dudes were here last night.
Well, just a few hours ago.
Yesterday,
Like this
earlier
afternoon.
moments ago.
It's
Well,
fucking
okay. If we're not here, where do we go?
Jade says.
Club Wonderland.
Jade says, "Well, there's the safe house. There's the warehouse." And Harvey indicates recognition. He's like, "Oh, yeah, you could do that."
Say a lot more.
Jade says, "Oh, it's
we
the
don't
one."
know about the safe house.
And she reaches for her wallet and pauses. And is like, oh yeah, shit! I don't have my wallet. They took my wallet. Well, I can't get into it. We won't be able to. Did Randy give you guys the coins for it? The challenge coins? And anyone who reaches into their pockets finds.
Time to go back to episode 1 and do a quick re-listen.
So
from
we
6 years
do,
ago.
we do in fact have challenge coins.
Yes, everyone was given a challenge coin that has
MacGuffins.
Yes, it had the.
Chekhov's coin is finally being used.
I believe on one side it was a rose that you would recognize as the symbol of the Toreador clan, and on the other side, let me just make sure I have all these details right. A description of this.
I don't have that in my notes of what I carry on me. Challenge coin.
One second.
I feel like I've just unlocked a new mechanic, like in Genshin. Stumble into.
Yes, on the front is the specific Toreador rose and the name Delacroix in a Gothic font, and a Latin phrase around the edge that I don't think any of you know Latin, so there's just some Latin phrase around the edge of it. And on the back of the coin is a very rough map of New Cammack and 2 streets that are perpendicular to each other are raised up very slightly, and there's a dot where they intersect.
Oh.
He's just like staring at like,
I do feel like
I feel like the guy who explained
I
this
feel
to us
like
just
Archibald
died.
would know a little Latin.
Okay, well, Archibald,
Yeah, your
give me
philosopher ass would probably know some. Yeah.
an
I don't know why that makes
intelligence.
sense.
I'm about
Or-
to soon to try to impress Donna, my new Catholic crush.
Catholic crush.
Give me an intelligence plus academics roll. This is going to be 7 dice.
Okay.
That is 1 success.
One success. Yep, that's Latin.
So what you get from one success is it's a phrase saying something will do something when you are something, and you recognize a word that's referring to safety and a word that refers to like kind of a welcoming or an accepting of you. But it doesn't come together into like an intelligible phrase for you. The closest thing that you can figure out is like it has something to do with like referring to a place or a thing that provides safety to you under some condition, under some circumstances.
Excavo, can you please hack this Latin for us?
What was the roll?
Google Translate.
It was intelligence plus
I
academics.
knew you could do it.
Is Darby going to also try this?
Yeah, no, I got 3 dice.
Oh, and
I got
intelligence,
three
you said intelligence
on
plus
it.
academics.
Yeah,
It's intelligence plus academics,
he's welcome to try.
I mean,
which is like
What's
my
wrong?
main thing.
I would have 6 dice.
He still has some Thurgood in him.
I'll try.
True.
Ooh, it's a botch.
He botches.
Yes.
You try to read Latin
That
and
is
die
conniving.
from it.
Tried
so-
to read Latin, accidentally ate coin.
So that's 2 successes from Excavo. So
There we
Darby,
go.
you read this, and you have never been more certain of anything in your life. You can tell that nothing in Latin is good. It's always evil incantations and warnings of curses.
Oh no.
You
I mean, we're vampires, so
I mean,
what the hell
it
else is
is.
coming down the pipeline.
you can tell that this is like hieroglyphics in a pyramid that are just like warning you. Like this is by reading it, you feel like there's an evil incantation being cast upon you, and it gives you the absolute.
You have
willies.
stolen the jewels from the tomb.
Don't let Archibald read
Naughty
it.
without naughty. It's
Um,
bad.
There's nothing of honor here. No one of any importance was buried here. This is not a place of honor. Excavo.
Is this one of your death coins, Tremere?
Your death coins? Oh my god. You're gonna
Oh,
turn
yeah.
into an onion this time.
Do not Clark me! Don't you fucking Clark me!
Clark me.
Clark is the verb we never knew we needed.
You got Clarked, dude.
With Excavo's 2 successes, you have
Yeah.
the presence of mind to realize you can. There's Google Translate.
Google
And
Translate.
You just look it up, and all of your coins say around the edge, a safe haven will open to you when you are in need. And Jade is indicating that the coins are needed to get into this place. She reaches for a wallet, is like, my captors took my wallet. I don't have my coin anymore. They have the coin.
I mean, the place is
Do
compromised.
you think that they would be smart enough to know what the coin is?
Jade says, I didn't tell him. I don't remember.
There was
Like,
just like, here, you hold mine. Here, you take it. You can have mine for a minute. That's fine. I'll go in with you. Does each person need their own? Because you can have mine.
I don't know.
you give yours
I
to
don't-
Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's unlikely that they would have known what this is for. I mean, there is that map on the back, but
Right. Like, do you think they'd be smart enough to look at that and like figure that out?
What other upside
know.
It's their opinion.
is going there other than like the magical path lay before us? Like, why do we
well,
want to go to the safe house? How safe is it? How safe we talking?
Oh, well, I was just suggesting it as another place where you could sleep if you wanted to. It's, I mean, it's a warehouse. It doesn't have much security, but the coins open up like an armored room, like a vault, basically, that you can. It's like a big vault. It's got vehicles in it, and she points to the keys that are hanging up by the door that have like labels on them. So like you can get into that, and then I don't think anyone can get into that vault that doesn't have one of these keys, or the coins that like act as a key.
So you've been there. Okay.
Oh yeah, but we've been there a few times. Mostly like it was part of my duties to go and refresh some of the supplies there. There's like first aid stuff and emergency stuff and like some food like MREs and things like that. It was something Randy inherited from some other vampires that used to live in New Cammack and had a lot of influence. And when they left town, they just gave this to Randy, and it's been anyone in his inner circle gets one of these coins and is just told like, hey, if you need a safe house, you have that.
Okay.
Feels like a last resort.
It
ain't forcing
wouldn't
me out of
have
my
a race car
home.
bed.
We do have.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I have a friend in Sunny Side Up Trailer Park, Sarah. I think it'd be hard for all of us to crash with her. You could always get like a hotel.
Comrades, every home is a safe home when those who would stalk our well-being are no longer among the breathing.
So you want to just murder them?
Well, don't we have some for agreed upon time of conflict with Zed and these people?
Saturday was when you were planning on meeting up with.
Not also the day of the chess game. Are we double booked on crises?
I don't think there's another chess game.
Yeah, they didn't get rescheduled.
Another chess game?
I would love to continue the chess game.
Are
Didn't
you
we
suggesting
meet and it was just
Like,
like
do it
a
for real.
representative?
Yeah, like we
yeah.
didn't actually meet with
There
them.
was no real Mrs. F. Didn't happen.
Yeah. Did we follow up on that at all?
Well, the following up on it was basically following that representative to TCU, the Timeshare Condos and Limited headquarters, and confirming that he's the head of security for, or at least someone who seemed like prominent in the security for TCU. And Darby murdered him, I think staked him in the chest.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Sorry.
So we're not done.
So that was like our only lead. And we confirmed some information, but not a ton. We know that Timeshare Condos Unlimited is like full of baddies and wouldn't be wise to confront head on.
Well,
Not that I wouldn't try anyway.
when you did that before, you did pretty well. It was a building full of bad guys, and you managed to survive partly by running away from the big bad monster
The
at the very
giant
end.
monster thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we ran away and came back.
And whoever's making those monsters is still undealt with. So
Uh-huh.
So Jade sits down and sort of gives off the vibe of like, hey, let's can we all like sit down and kind of do a.
I have a question about this safe house. Would we know if somebody is there now?
You ask Jade that, and she says,
Yes.
I don't think there are any cameras or anything like that, or any way of knowing that someone's there.
And we don't know who all has a coin.
Oh, well, I could probably guess. I know that Jeffrey Lamprey has a coin. I think at least one of the guys, I don't know their names. They all live together in that house, and they do like magical stuff. They're all one of the that sounds right. Yeah. One of the Tremere has one of those coins.
Oh, is Harvey just like chilling, listening to all of this?
Harvey.
I don't know how much he knows.
You get the vibe, having like been around Harvey a few times, like as soon as it's clear that like he's not in the conversation, he goes off minding his own business and he's like cleaning stuff up. So he's
Is he a ghoul or just a human retainer?
You get no impression that he is a ghoul. Nothing is indicated that he's a ghoul. And also, if he were Randy's ghoul and Randy disappeared and just cut him off cold turkey, that doesn't sound like he would be a ghoul. So you figure he's probably unghouled and just a loyal person on Randy's payroll.
Do I need to do a vibe check?
You can do that.
Yeah, his bio, I found it. It says that he is completely unaware of Delacroix's vampiric nature.
Okay.
And he is just like a human employed by Delacroix.
Yeah.
That's what I was concerned. Like
Excavo, if you want some more insight into Harvey, you can give me like let's say any of the mental traits you want, which you have the same number of dots in all of them. I'm not sure if this would be perception, intelligence, or wits. Plus,
4.
Let's say, what specifically what kind of information would you like to have confirmed for you? And just like getting a read on that guy.
I mean, I don't know what he's overheard. I don't know what he would do with that information if he has. It's like, why is he so loyal to Randy? I don't know.
Well, how about this? Give me a perception plus subterfuge roll, which would be 8 dice. To get a sense of like if this guy seems to be sneaking around or hiding something, or not like putting on a front in order to like get close to you.
I'll roll 8 d10s.
Yeah, that is
real laggy. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's 3 successes. So the vibe that you get from Harvey is he gets that he is working for some sort of criminal operation, and you get the vibe that he's completely comfortable with, like, there's some stuff that he needs to not know. There's some things he doesn't need to ask questions about. It's in his best interest to only be as close to, whatever the crime is, as he is asked to be. Beyond that, he follows orders. You haven't noticed anything that seems like sneaking around or like him being bothered by anything that he sees. So yeah, you get the vibe. You don't get any red flags from the guy.
He's fine. But he's not going to be like hanging out while we're removing the mask of the masquerade to each other.
What you see is, like, if he's not involved in whatever your conversation is, he is minding his own business until he is called upon. And he is in earshot. I mean, he's around. He's walking through the house. He's cleaning stuff up.
Okay. Noted. So then, with the coins, we know Jeffrey Lamprey has a coin. We know the Tremere would have a number of coins.
And Jade says, Barry has a coin too, because he helped me bring set up a TV in there, because he was like, who's looking for a TV? I'm trying to get rid of this big thing, and we were like, oh, we can put it in the safe house. So he has a key too, and the gangrel guy who's asleep, Jeremiah Cotton, I think he had a coin. I think he was probably buried with the coin and still has it, on his person. He's just underground at the moment.
Do we need to retrieve said coin?
I don't know. I figure
I'm just trying to understand how safe the safe house is if so many people have a coin.
Oh, okay. Let me correct something actually. Because Steve, you said that in the previous session you filled Jade in on everything that had happened, so she would have known that you guys found the body of Jeremiah Cotton that had been dug up and moved into Death's sanctum, the hideout for the Horseman Death. So Jade gonna correct what Jade said. Wherever Jeremiah Cotton was, wherever his body was taken, there's probably a challenge coin, just I assume in his pocket or something. Because that's the deal with the challenge coin. You're always supposed to have it like on your person. That's the tradition anyway.
But that could then very well mean it's compromised.
I mean, I guess that's two coins that have been lost. There's mine, and if Jeremiah is still asleep,
is this a John Wick thing?
What are we thinking about here, though? Look, right now the places that we stay aren't really secure at all, and this place is really secure, except for these tiny access methodologies that may or may not have been compromised. But they may or may not even know the address of the place.
Darby just whipped out the word methodologies.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Just everyone startled.
It has the word meth in it. He would know what it is.
Methodologies.
It's the reason why he knows that word.
That's why he knows.
Yeah, sorry. Every once in a while, Thurgood comes out.
Okay.
I think it's better than sleeping here. I think we put some defenses so we don't set our shit up to get robbed or vandalized by these assholes, and we sleep at this safe house. We ought to go at least check it out.
Jade shrugs and says, I could drive us? Sure.
Yes, I would like to see it. I just haven't realized that was even there.
Okay. Well, should we go right now?
What security measures then do we? Yes.
Harvey's got it around here.
If they suspect that it is we who dwell in this here domicile, what
Also
are the odds do we figure that they don't simply have one of their ruffians sitting just around the corner, traipsed all over the city to tail whoever might depart from this here building and further compromise the safe house.
Well, what if
Does Augustyn
split
sound
up.
more European today than normal?
more comrade European? What if we were to split up? Is this reachable?
I hear that's always a good idea.
Is this reachable with any other mode of transportation
take the
that we
party.
happen to have?
Oh, yes.
Bat
Yes.
Is
suit
it
fly there?
reachable?
Wingsuit?
Is it reachable with the
Or
with something that'll blow us away?
I could probably take
perchance?
one with me. Jade, you are not going to believe this. I think I mentioned some of my new experiments that I've been doing, but I could get us point to point anywhere in the city from the roof of Club Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this
Yep.
the
You sure can.
Yeah.
And
the
And
Let me
trebuchet?
go
how
get my
in the
suit.
hell-
And Darby runs off to go get his suit on before anybody could say anything or stop him. Just like
how
excited
in the
like
hell
a kid on
would
Christmas
anybody
morning.
follow us around?
now, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
We never have to test the veracity of the security of this safe house. If we do, and not to borrow from an overused phrase, a home alone, we could make our current house quite safe.
Your alien theory has to like grow a little bit. We can't just make everybody framed as being exploited by aliens right away.
Repetition is the name of the game in propaganda.
Augustyn, I love your idea of staying home and building a series of
Oh.
traps. Mostly because I'm extremely hungover today and would not like to leave the house.
Well,
there.
we don't know. I
Also,
being a paranoid
everyone-
character. Oh,
I know this might not be the time, but I do have
Mhm.
exciting news.
you're pregnant? Just kidding.
I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. Also, I'm considering converting to Catholicism. Okay, back to our other stuff. Let's
Jade
build some traps.
turns to you. Who are you in
Ah.
love with? What are you talking about?
Well, no, That's my entire reaction.
What?
Who were you drinking with last night?
I'm already
went to
just
the
like
club?
getting out trap materials from the closet.
Catholic, huh? With all the
Just,
the crosses and the
Just
burning
a
in hell and all that?
special. Let's just say. You all know her.
Does she happen to? I don't
She
know.
has
want all
turtle
of us,
power.
like,
She has
actually
turtle
dead?
power.
Uh-huh. Does she like want all of us to not exist, perchance?
You're thinking of famine.
It's a long list.
Uh-huh. Does this person possibly hunt us?
Maybe.
Not anymore.
My God!
She's like our best friend. We
Jade-
love her dad.
Jade says, this sounds
Jade,
like a real
I heard
Romeo
you
and
say that.
Juliet kind of situation.
It's
Jade,
been a
are you
problem of mine
encouraging
for a
him?
long
God damn it.
time. I've always wanted what I can't have.
I thought Jade was our group best friend.
Jade isn't our
who's
best
this
friend.
other person?
Jade is one of us. She's one of like the main crew.
And she speaks up and she says, "Hey, since we're talking about me, I wanted to
Jade, are you seeing someone too?
Uh,
That's exciting. Young love.
does it seem like I'm in a position to date? No, I'm not seeing anybody right now. However,
Of course, they're in a position to date. I'm just like,
There's never going to be a right time.
I'm,
You don't need to be
I-
worrying about anything like
My
that.
mother said that to me for years.
I don't feel like I'm going to have a lot of room for entertaining anything like that in my life until I'm not scared of this biker gang that is still in the city, and I think they'll kill me if they find me. And I'd love it if we talked about some sort of like plan that we had to keep me safe or something.
That brings me back to the traps.
That I wanted to ask. Okay, I feel like my character would already have done this, but I have not. But just ask like what security measures exist on this property at present. Like, I know there's the cameras and there's like the special glass. Is that it?
You you look around and you see that there is a security system in place. If any window gets broken, an alarm is going to go off and the police are going to be called. There's a camera at the door.
Yeah.
And there are also door alarms that require it to be like the system to be armed. And as far as you know, no one has bothered to arm it. But it's available.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it. You don't see
And
any
I
other cameras
assume-
around the house.
I assume Harvey knows the code because I don't know if we ever got that lesson.
You've spent enough time in the house that you would have found Randy left. There's like a big folder of just like docs for the
Passwords.
stuff like that.
Oh,
And
no.
you look through and
Oh,
it does
no.
have information about the security system and what the code is. So that's available to you.
Okay. We have that. Like, so just like a normal human amount of.
Yeah.
Darby's back with his tactical outfit on.
Yeah,
Just
oh, yeah.
acting like nothing is different, just trying to be cool in front of Jade.
Trying to just like steady his breathing or whatever he does.
That's right. Just
Are
anywhere in
you
the city.
surprised this idea came from me?
So Jade says, "Is there a plan for what to do about the Unholy Rollers or the Four Horsemen who are also maybe gonna kill us? Or do we need to come up with a plan?"
I
think the
believe
first
there is
piece-
a connection. I think if we take out the rollers, then we.
They're definitely backed
and
by
it-
at least one of the
yes.
horsemen.
It's war makes the most sense for sure.
I think we need to know what all resources we have. I would like to see the safe house.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything stored there that would be of use.
Well, Jade grabs the keys to the Escalade, which are presumably hanging up by the door, and
Darby's just like,
offers
"Oh,
to
yeah, no,
drive
okay."
everybody.
Yeah, sure. It's fine.
You know what? Sure. We'll risk it.
You want to ride? Oh, Darby was really excited. Thought you wanted to ride on his back on the trebuchet, and he's like, "No, yeah, the car, yeah. That's what you meant. That's what you meant for sure."
So you guys get
I
outside.
think with the wings, the way they are, like the person would have to be attached on your front somehow. Because if they were on your back, they'd be holding down the wing panels to.
And you're saying that's a problem?
Really listening, and he's like,
But you gotta glide.
Okay, all right. And so, yeah, I'd have to try to like a harness with different weights on the bottom,
Or-
I bet. And Darby's like thinking through
Or do they make
some
one-
designs.
Do they make one that looks like Robin?
Like a Steve Buscemi sidecar.
Sidecar.
All right. Well, you get outside, and there was a suggestion of like maybe there could be people watching for you that might like follow you.
Yeah, let's check for tails.
Yeah, whoever would like
Can
to
I feel eyes on me?
Can me and Excavo team up? That's a way we can do our roles, right? Can't we attack a challenge together?
I think you can both. There isn't really an equivalent to giving the help action in the system, but you can both do the same thing, and that's effectively like doubling the dice pool. So yeah, we'll say like wits plus. We'll say like no, perception plus investigation. You're actively looking around for anyone who might be like lurking in the distance, and you can add your Auspex dots to this as well.
Oh, so 6 plus 4.
I would have 10 dice. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the eyes on the back of my head. Oh,
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes for Excavo, and 3 for Darby. That's a lot. So you guys you go outside. Before you even get into the car, you're kind of like scanning the perimeter. Excavo, you figure out you're kind of new to using your Auspex powers, but you realize that instead of seeing a person and focusing on them until you can perceive their aura, you can kind of scan over a whole area. And if you give it some time and if you focus just right, you can pick up on like, are there any auras of like people hiding in this row of trees? And you do it long enough that you can just barely pick up on like the auras of, there's a raccoon over there. I see the auras of like the drivers in this car that are driving by in the street. And you feel pretty certain that there isn't anyone hiding anywhere nearby. Darby also really dramatically like smells the air and kind of like bends down and like picks up a little bit of dirt and just like confirms to his satisfaction that there's no one nearby. You get into the car, you get out on the streets, and you're looking around, and there's no indication that there's anyone lying in wait to follow you.
Stay alert. I feel like I got like a heat vision going on.
Yeah.
That same type of look.
You remain alert, and you're in a what you'd call like a good part of town. A lot of like nicer, bigger houses with a lot of space around them. You start driving across
9 successes. I'm imagining Darby and Excavo giving each other like combat signs, like, so, like just a very
6.
professional operation.
Well, you feel pretty confident that you're not being tailed. You go across town. It takes like 15 minutes to get into this more industrial.
Pretty slow, if you ask me. Not very direct. I don't know. It's like a fine way to travel, I guess.
It's not a just straight line, like an arch, if you will.
But there's this very sparsely populated part of town. It's an industrial district. And you drive by and you see...
am I getting the smell of meth anywhere? Am I getting any... It seems like my kind of part of town.
Oh, yeah, I could
asking.
use a little feeding time as well.
Faintest hint of it, yeah. The whole area smells like brownfields. It smells like bad chemicals and like piss and spilled beer.
Snosberry fields forever.
Yeah. I'll yes and that. Just an overgrowth of wild snosberries. They're invasive. But you pass by just kind of like inscrutable factories on either side of you and old brick warehouses. And then when you approach the intersection of 42nd and Mulberry, that is indicated on the back of the coin, you see that there's a warehouse kind of in the middle of a bunch of open space. It's surrounded mostly by just empty lots, things that look like there used to be a factory here, and then they tore the whole thing down, and now there's just like the foundation. In the middle of it is a pretty big brick warehouse, and there's a bunch of space for like parking all around it. You don't see any indication that anyone's parked outside or that anyone's inside. And Jade pulls up, parks, and gets out and walks up to a big sliding kind of barn door and walks right in, and you hear the deep echoing of her footsteps as she walks in and walks over to where she knows the light switch is, and she flicks a switch, and a whole bunch of fluorescent lights go on overhead, and you see a pretty impressively sized, at least the size of Darby Manor, warehouse that is essentially completely empty. There's you see some things like piled up on the sides of the, like against the walls. Like there's a row of lockers that are open and empty. There are some tables, some chairs, a few of those big spools that like used to have utility wires on them. But just essentially nothing interesting in the warehouse. But you can see there is a ramp on one end of the warehouse that goes down into a sublevel. And you see little remnants of what seems like there are tire tracks from like maybe from years back, lots of like cars going in and out up and down this ramp. Jade walks you to this ramp and walks down, and you see just a big metal door and a panel installed next to it with what's clearly a coin slot that's the same size as your challenge coins. And she just kind of gestures to it and invites anybody to drop their challenge coin in.
Hard pass.
Oh, you
You
gave
gave
her
yours to
touching
Jade,
that fucking
so-
thing. Yeah.
you gave her yours. So she pulls that out and she drops it
She'd
in.
do it first, yeah.
The coin drops into the coin slot, and it immediately comes around to a coin return, and she picks it up. She puts it back in her pocket, and the door very slowly opens on its own, sliding to the side. And inside,
Darby draws his gun, points it into the open door, full tactical.
Oh, just like
well, inside you see a pretty deep sublevel of the warehouse, like it goes back pretty far, and the thing immediately in front of you that you see is an armored riot control vehicle. This thing looks functionally like a tank. This thing is an elaborate, pretty
What
tall.
could go wrong?
It's this thing has like metal grates over all of its windows. It has hatches on the side and in the back. It has some sort of weapon mounted on the top of it that it doesn't look like a gun. It looks more like what might be on a fire truck, like a water cannon kind of thing. You see this. You see a little bit past it, and these are positioned so that like you could drive it out of the ramp. A little bit past it, you see a short school bus. And then the rest of this area is filled with, there's like a small leisure area where there's a big TV and a VCR DVD player, a table with like cards on it, some shelves with board games. You see a couple foot lockers, and one of them is open, and you see just like some...
So we can buy shoes here.
all the shoes you need.
And they're multiple. They're multiple.
2 entire franchises, yes.
And as you start looking further back, the place looks a little ransacked. The foot lockers look like someone went through them, and you see just kind of random supplies scattered around. Things that look like bottled water, first aid.
Darby's like, telling everybody to be quiet now because his suspicion that people were in here has now been confirmed. At least somebody's been in here.
At the far wall, there's a big pegboard that is mostly empty. You see some things hanging on it, like a pair of binoculars, a length of bundled up rope, an empty backpack, some other random things. Weirdly, you see a colorful super soaker, like from the 90s, but like a model that you don't quite recognize. But it looks like more used to be on this pegboard. It looks like a good place to have a weapon wall. But other than the super soaker, you don't see anything that looks like a weapon on it.
It's a joke.
Darby goes to investigate the super soaker.
You know what, Darby? Give me, let's say an intelligence plus, what would be pop culture? I'm gonna.
Okay, so it's not firearms. That's not a good
History?
sign.
You know what? No. I'll let you
Culture.
use firearms. Let's say intelligence plus firearms. So that is.
All right, that gives me 6. That gives me a chance.
I see 5.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
As we're entering the space and looking at it, I am
no successes.
trying to figure out if this looks expected to Jade or if she is surprised
So
at the state of things.
So Darby checks out the super soaker. It looks special, it looks weird, but other than that, there's nothing in particular that
It's just like a
rings
squirt
bell.
gun, and he puts it back.
Excavo turns to Jade. Jade definitely looks like she's looking over the place, and she has a look of not recognition. And she walks further into it, and she looks around, and she's like, yeah, there should be more stuff here. There should definitely be guns on the wall. And I think some other... I do know there were night vision goggles here before because I loved fucking around with those. I thought those were so fun. And they were hanging up here, and I don't see them anymore. And she starts looking around.
I don't feel safe here.
And she's like, yeah, we had flashbangs. We had smoke grenades. I always wondered what the fuck we had these for. And I was always suggesting like, hey, let's fuck around with them. Let's like do, 4th of July. Let's bring these out and use them to.
Is there gas in this tank? Because we should take it and get the fuck out of here right now. I do not think it is safe here.
Are the keys for this tank still here?
The
Has
riot
Randy
control
ever
vehicle.
used this?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there
the
are
big-
giant. I told you about the giant flesh monster thing that we fought. This might be helpful to fight against that.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
or another one. I think the Brujah killed the one that was after us, but presumably there could be more. Presumably there could be more. And oh, sorry about that. It happened again. Is there gas in it?
Yeah, there should be. And as you get closer to the riot control
Has
vehicle,
Randy- Has Randy ever used this massive tank thing when he was around?
I mean, we would I got in there and I honked the horn and like when I saw it, like I wanted to get in and stuff. So like I've seen them turn it on and like point out like how all this stuff works, but
this is my specialty, and Darby's just like he pushes past. He's like, I got this.
Oh yeah, he's having fun. He's
when
got
you
a bat suit on. He's having
approach it, you can tell it's locked up. It's locked tight. However, you notice that there are dusty footprints all around it, including there's like a boot print on the driver's side door. Like someone, and you see scratches around the key, the keyhole.
Why did we go there? No.
It looks like someone was trying to break in and in their frustration like kicked the door. But it
Darby,
is
I want
locked
to
up.
put my hand on the outside of it and just get a sense. Is it empty? Is there any? Do I hear any
Are you
scurrying?
gonna vibe
Do I
check
feel?
the vehicle?
Well, I'm like literally vibrations.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, you can easily use your heightened senses and like listen in. It seems absolutely still. You get no indication that there's anything moving around or making noise inside.
And Jay told us about the keys. I presume we bought them with us, the ones from the Darby Manor to all of these vehicles.
Yeah, it would have been indicated to you that there were vehicles operated by the keys that were at Darby Manor, so it makes sense you would have grabbed the two keys. One is labeled Bertha, and the other is labeled Bus.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna try
Bertha
Bertha
here.
and see if I can get in the front door.
You open up
You watch
this riot control vehicle. Let me actually send you a link to, just to give you an idea of what this looks
God.
like.
Imagining the things from Equilibrium.
Actually, I think that's just about right. So I'm going to put this in the stream and also in the Discord chat. I'm going to have I've just posted a link to it.
Oh my god.
But that is
Oh, hell yes.
essentially...
Oh, but it would be the 2020 version, so.
It seems more heavy duty than a wingsuit.
They go together. They're of a
Slightly.
piece. They go together.
You're getting
It's
the
like
full
a-
set.
I'm
The
collecting. I'm getting my
Nolan-
kit.
The Nolan Batman trifecta will be here
Jade,
soon.
how did Randy acquire such a vehicle?
Oh, I had
Money,
no
I
idea.
guess.
I think it was something that was just
Did
inherited.
it come with the place?
It's
Oh.
been in the city for as long as I know. I think he inherited it from those two, the people that Club Wonderland was started by. I think it was like Benedict and
come on.
Braccio.
Damn. You have to do it like that.
What?
But
What?
she mispronounces
Oh
both names.
no!
So the pictures on this website are should be considered a faithful representation of the vehicle that you have. There's a cow catcher front on it in case you're driving through cars or crowds. There is in fact a water cannon on the top of it. There are cameras on the outside and monitors on the inside. There are metal grates over all the windows. It's a monster, and it seems like weird tires. It's fair guess that they're run flat tires. Everything seems like bulletproof and armored.
Be lockside with Augustyn is just like, yes, today, right now. Look, this is it. I've been waiting for a sign, and this is it. This is what we need to bring the fight to the Holy Rollers.
I feel like if there were any way that the masquerade would be just obliterated,
Well, I mean,
this would be part of it.
it's
Not
not like
at a
the
demolition
tank, it's not like
derby.
the tank says
Oh.
vampire on it.
I say we take the fight to them. We take this to the demolition derby. It will literally demolish everyone. We just destroy the whole place. We bring Zed's whole operation down. We go through it like Patton.
Let's think of who we're up against. Because Jade, you would know better than any of us what they have that we now don't.
Not a fucking tank, I'll tell you that.
Well,
whoever these people are, who would have somebody like has all of this that was supposed to be here and left a squirt gun as a joke.
And is anyone else curious about the squirt gun?
I would like
Someone
to examine the
roll so
contents
grand.
of the
Is there a
squirt
picture
gun.
of it?
Backstory up here.
I can show you. I can find a picture of it. Let me see here. Yeah. Here is copying the image address, sending it to you. So in Discord, here is a link to an image of the, it says on the side, Super Soaker CPS.
My brother in Christ,
2000.
I had this as a child. That exact model.
If you did, and you still have it,
issued by Chicago Public Schools.
it could, if you still
and/or
have
Child
it,
Protective Services.
it might actually be fairly valuable. Is Andy familiar with like why this is a special gun?
Unfortunately, I'm not. I just remember it was one of 2 Super Soakers we had in my family as a child, and that was actually like a really fun one to tote around because it was easy to carry and like did the job well.
Yeah.
But I don't know why that one's particularly valuable. I just remember it was awesome, and every child should have one.
Well, I will just reveal what the deal is because it could just be easily looked up on anyone's phone. The Super Soaker CPS 2000. I think it's so funny that it's CPS. It is, for reasons that'll be clear, it is the most powerful mass-produced water gun in history. This shotgun-sized model of Super Soaker was only sold for 1 year in the mid-90s and then discontinued after rumors circulated that it was causing injuries to children, hence CPS. You pressurize it with about 20 pumps, and there's like a pressure meter on it. And then when you pull the trigger, almost a liter of water blasts out in 1 second with a 50-foot range. Super Soaker basically made a water shotgun.
A real gun.
That could potentially like put someone's eye out if you hit him in the face.
And you had this, Andy?
The next lawn dart.
Yep.
It is, they're very hard to get. They're only produced for 1 year. You can, I think people are selling them on eBay, but like, just to reiterate, the most powerful mass-produced water gun of any kind in history. Once they reached this was their like Tsar Bomba, where they were like, it's irresponsible we've touched the face of God. We have to scale back our Super Soaker engineering. And for some reason, there's one of them up in this safe house. And it's, for what it's worth, it's also empty. There's no water in it.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't hang out here.
Augustyn grabs it.
The gun?
Okay.
Yes.
Why not?
I just had an idea.
It's all we
Probably
have.
no idea, but I
I
had
guess
an
you can
idea.
water plants really fast.
No.
Well, yes, but also no.
We're
Yes
going up
and
against we're going up against like other unholy entities, right? And we can't ourselves touch holy water.
Mhm.
Like
Holy
You're
water.
gonna have
Yeah,
the
fill it with
prince's
holy water and
girlfriend
just blast
load
the
him up.
bejesus out of
I've got to connect. who I think
Archibald's
can hook us
father-in-law?
up with some holy water.
Oh my gosh, she would freak out. Okay, so, all right, how safe are we feeling here?
Oh, not even
Not
a
at
little bit.
all. We gotta get into this
No.
fucking thing and get out of here. This is
I do-
compromise.
Let's do that. Let's go.
Augustyn turns to Jade and asks, Comrade, is there... The door we came in, is that the only door into this space? Is there an exit other than that?
Oh, there are there are two big doors on either side of the building.
And both require
Okay,
the arcade mechanism.
Oh no, the underground space that we're in right now. There's just one way in, one way out. Just this one door. But I thought you meant upstairs on the ground level.
Conclusively, fuck. That sucks. Yeah, that definitely confirms, like...
Yeah, if we stay here, we're backed into a corner. I am also not excited about having the most noticeable vehicle in the world, just on the streets.
What
What was at the back? What else was on the back wall on the pegs? You said a lot of things were missing, but there's the super soaker. Anything else?
Yeah, you see a few
Yeah.
things. You see length of rope. Imagine that scene in
Darby
Blue
grabs
Sense.
that, throws it over. Yeah, throws it over his shoulder. You never know.
What can we?
Why you
what does
getting
even
rope?
make
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know?
You always need some rope.
You need the fucking rope.
You need a stupid fucking rope for.
Isn't this right, Rambo? You see a pair of binoculars, an empty backpack, some things that look like just supplies for someone's like tactical loadout, but no other weapons. You see a small like messenger bag that seems to have something in it. You open it up and you see a couple blood collection kits with blood bags and tubes and needles. They're empty, but like kits for filling a blood bag. And you look around and the only other stuff that you see available are like emergency supplies in the footlockers, bottled water, MREs, first aid kits. You see sets of clothes, like changes of clothes that are like folded up all nice. You find 3 rocket flares. These are like tubes with a little string at the bottom, and the instructions indicate that if you pull the string, it will fire a flare up into the sky that then falls with a little parachute. You see 3 of those, a pack of 50 glow sticks, and a small fire extinguisher.
Darby grabs the flares and hands the glow sticks to Archibald. You're just like a party guy now, right?
I love to party.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've got to leave. We can't stay here, but I don't know if I want to take this.
You get any kind of
Huge vehicle
vibes
with
off of
us.
this stuff? Isn't that
what-
something you can do?
I
Oh
have an
yeah, I
idea.
can just like touch stuff and know like who's interacted with it. Duh,
we should do
doy.
Could we also
Um,
use the MKT to avoid just driving through town? Would that like give
Can it
us?
fit?
I don't know.
Yeah, the little carts are pretty big. The intake pods.
But depending on like the map, we would
I feel like
that
Graham
would make
hasn't
for a
thought
more
of this.
covert route, probably.
I have not thought of it. So it's always been described as like the moving platforms for the cars are big enough for normal sized cars, and it would make sense that they would be built like a little bigger than that just to accommodate the variety of cars. Like you could fit your Escalade on it pretty safely. This riot control
I feel
vehicle.
like we had a fight on the platform at one point. Like there was like a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
tactical situation. And in my head canon, it was like a larger platform that featured the car on it. And
Well,
somebody did fall off.
the size, like, let's say it's a bit bigger than like a parking space in a parking lot. Like big enough that you can get out of your car and walk around the platform. So we're talking like let's say like 15 feet by 15.
Now that thing will stick up down there like a jackhammer. We can't take the
don't know how
MKT. We got to
big this
drive on
thing
the
is.
street.
You get the impression that like you are not confident that even if you can get it into the MKT that it would clear everything and not just get stuck somewhere.
I think we
Yeah.
take the element of surprise and we drive straight to the demolition derby, building up speed as we go. And by the time we get there, I bet if we roll downhill, we could be trip ditch. You know what I'm saying? And then we
get it
just
stuck?
smash through. No, I don't think anything's going to stop it. It's like an immovable object sort of thing, and then all of a sudden, boom! We come in.
He's trying to killdozer it.
Yes, this guy gets it. This guy gets it.
We shouldn't leave the whatever vehicle we came in.
Yeah, there's
The
our
Escalade is
vehicle
parked
parked
out
just
front.
outside.
So in that way, we would have to split party, which isn't the worst thing if the thing in front of the party is a tank.
I don't want to be in the tank.
Howard.
That sound like I know it's safer in there, but like, oh my god, it is like huge emblazoned like thing just that out there in the middle of the night.
Darby has never felt more purpose than within
Oh.
it. He stumbled upon this tank,
Well,
which he doesn't even
let's
know if he
make
can
sure-
turn on and drive
Yeah,
at this
let's
point.
make sure we can. Jade, do you know where the keys are, or how?
I've got the keys. I have the key.
You have it on.
I have
You
unlocked the
okay.
door. I have not turned on the car, but I could try. Is it like a dual cockpit situation? Kind of looks like it from the picture.
There's a
There's just
passenger
one
seat.
driver,
I'm not
but
gonna stand next to it.
there's just one driver's seat, but there are controls in the front that a passenger could also like lean over and operate. Like for the I'd say the water cannon that is controllable from the front.
Well, you feel like the cannon can be operated by a person standing in the cannon as well, like the rotating cannon turret. I'm thinking.
No, it's you
Like
you
a
are
real
fully
tank.
contained inside of the thing, and then there's just like a some controls. There's like a wheel to turn it, and then another lever to aim it up and down, and then a panel with a readout of like remaining water pressure and all that, where you get to like activate it, and you could do all that from the driver's seat or the passenger seat.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to get the lay of the system, so I'm assessing how to turn it on, figuring out how to drive it.
You turn the key. It turns on. It has 3/4 of a tank of gas. You see that there are cameras on the sides and the back that they're not great cameras. It looks like they're under like a bubble of like thick like bulletproof glass or whatever. But you have a little monitor and you could cycle between the cameras to kind of see what's going on around you. There's a water cannon. There's a tank of pressurized water in the back. You clocked the spot on the outside that you could use to refill it if you ever need to. And that is essentially the deal. It's got hatches on the sides and in the back. And it is made to get through any obstacle that might be in its way and blast any body in the vicinity with water?
What is the best way to shoot guns out of it? The little the windows?
You have the option
I think
of...
we need to figure that out later.
You have the
I
option
think we need to get out of here.
There aren't like gun ports, but you can roll down the windows and stick a gun through the metal grate and shoot out through there.
Okay. So I'm making sure everybody's in the car. I'll drop somebody off. We'll decide who out front once we get through here. But this train's leaving the station.
I go out the way we came.
Suit yourself.
Jade throws
Sarah's
Excavo.
like nervous to be near this thing. She does not like it.
Well, Jade throws Excavo the keys to the Escalade that was used to drive everybody there. Jade instinctively jumps into Bertha, the riot control vehicle, behind.
And all of a sudden, just like louder than life, Darby's voice through the loudspeaker thing. You're a coward. I can't believe you're not in the tank. He's just like talking to the riot control voice.
No, as a hacker, she doesn't want to be around this type of technology.
Pass me the ox, Darby, I say as I also get in the Bertha.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, jeez.
Is there a horn? And
Yeah.
if so, what does it sound like?
It probably sounds like a fucking train horn.
I was
Darby's so excited, and it's just like,
Okay, choo choo.
oh, come on, seriously? Just like the tiniest.
That was going to be my exact description. It sounds like a train horn, and it's so echoey already. It's just absolutely deafening. You feel everything vibrate when the horn goes off.
Yeah, not a soft pillow in sight. This concrete room is just like bouncing the sound around. The acoustics are terrible.
Cue up the Flight of the Valkyries. Let's ride.
Oh no.
I don't want to split the party 1 to 4, or 1 to 4. So
I'm literally just going to walk to the car. The Escalade.
Yeah, and that's when people die, Kimber, when they're walking to the
Davis.
car.
Davis, deposit me at the Escalade, please.
Bravo does not want to be in this vehicle.
Davis?
Yeah,
She's not gonna be in
I'm
here.
hanging on the side of the riot vehicle, ready for him to like slow down to 15 miles an hour so I can roll off.
Yeah, I don't think the thing goes all that fast, but yeah, we're cruising out of there.
I want to suggest that Darbus is the singular form of the word Darby.
Multiple.
When we get outside,
Darbies.
though, I do want to attempt to do what I did with Jade's sword, with this vehicle. I want to know who's trying to get in.
Okay. Well, let's see what the roll is for that.
Like, we're coming up on 11 p.m. on our time. I would like to wrap up soon,
Oh yeah, we can do that.
if that's okay.
What are you talking about, guys? We're just getting started.
I concur.
It's taking a second for me to get to the right page in the book for Spirit's Touch, but give me a moment
You
here.
and me, baby, ain't nothing but spirits.
Here it is. So mechanics are Adobe Acrobat Reader slows way the hell down when you have a 529 page long PDF. Give me a perception plus empathy roll. Difficulty is determined by the age of the
One.
impressions and the mental and spiritual strength of the person or event that left them. Let's just say standard difficulty.
So that's 5 dice for me.
I got 5 on it.
Nothing.
That was abysmal.
So,
Sorry.
you don't pick up on anything really obvious. You try, but you know that like this was a difficult thing that you were trying anyway. Just like a car that someone was near, not likely to leave a lot of emotional impressions on it.
Someone
but-
like with the key or whatever, scratching the, yeah.
Yeah, it's clear that there are signs that someone at some point was trying to get into it. And the fact that there's like a footprint on the side, that suggests that it was maybe recent. It seems less likely that a footprint from like years ago would still be on the door. But that's all that you can currently figure out. So
I'll take a picture of the footprint.
okay, boot print specifically, but yeah,
with the boot print. Yeah, why not?
yeah,
Why
good
not?
thinking.
You can add it to your collection of phone and photos.
All
of
of my
boot
feet
prints.
pics.
Hell yeah!
Add it
That's what I'm
to.
talking about.
The idea of a foot was there. Was
Is there
that
something
boot
something called wiki?
I like
feet or something?
imagining what the foot contained within
And-
is like.
an abstract foot?
So the riot control vehicle Bertha rises up out of the ramp and into the center of the warehouse, driven by Darby, with Jade and Archibald also in there. Excavo
I assume Augustyn
and
came with me.
yeah, Excavo and Augustyn are
Yeah.
in the Escalade,
Right.
and the intention is to just drive straight to the demolition derby, see if anyone's there, and kill them if they are.
Because what are we gonna do? Park this in our driveway? Like, there's
Good.
That's
no
what I'm saying.
people are like somebody already knows about this safe house, and it seems to, in my brain, to be the only place
Fate
that's
has
feeling this
given
would
me
fit.
a hammer.
Or how big is the gun store? Does it have like a loading area? Like, is
No,
it like a?
the gun store is a
No,
pretty
it's like a
small
smaller-
place.
It's a small operation. Okay.
This
Jade-
is a bullet, not a gun. We fire it once.
Assuming that this conversation is happening
This is a
before
bullet,
everybody splits up, Jade raises her hand and says, "Hey, what if we disguise it as a parade float?"
If it survives, I like that idea.
It would take so much time, and I have no artistic skill. My character does not have any sort of. Oh
And
no,
she
Augustyn,
points to
what's your
Augustyn.
idea?
Cover it in plants.
You make it. You
This
would.
guy gets it. This guy
You wanna
fucking
put
gets
it-
it.
You want to put a ghillie suit on this thing?
Essentially, yeah. Just
How
like hide
fucking
it.
dope would that be? Dude's just hanging
So-
out in the park, looks behind him, sees a big old fucking bushy just bush, turns back
So
around,
big ol'-
looks back around, it's like 10 feet further. It's the most cartoonish shit.
Sigmund the sea tank.
We haven't had a bush that militant in years.
Mm.
Okay, all right. That works.
Plants. I see what you did there.
You
She
connected those
dreams of writing
dots.
for Leno.
Very fast.
Like that joke is too powerful not to end on. Actually,
Well, what conclusion do you all reach about what the next step is going to be? Because it's
I
also
think
an
Unless
option.
they're
to just-
actively,
Yeah.
if they're stopping Darby, they need to tell me about it. Because otherwise,
I don't think there's a way we can bring this out and be subtle and or wait. But we also cannot leave it in the warehouse. Like we have to use this to our advantage, like before somebody else tries to come after
My-
us.
That's what I'm saying.
line of questioning here would be, because we've got a backup vehicle, okay? So suppose this thing gets absolutely fucking caved
shit
in.
trashed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys get in the fucking Escalade. Plenty of room for us. We dip the fuck out. Escalade's pretty nondescript, for the most part, by being an Escalade.
I think it would take a lot of damage for this thing not to be like drivable, first off. However, we're going to where there's a bunch of other cars. We took one last time we were there. We could just do
Yeah,
it again.
The other inquiry I would have is aside from Bertha, how armed are we? Are we running in with like one gun that we're all collectively running in with? Ah!
No,
Everybody's got
everyone
their stuff.
everyone has a
I always keep my
shitload.
weapons on me.
Their
I
normal
have a 9.
equip, which is a lot of stuff.
Okay,
We all
I
have
can
a
list them
coin.
off. Yeah.
you're good.
So Archibald has, and I haven't been strict about like how these are lugged around, but we'll just say they're in hammer space for they're just available.
Hell yeah.
Archibald
Upgrade.
has a comma, a sledgehammer with a holster, a revolver, and a hunting rifle. Augustyn has 2 Tontos and 2 pistols, and now this super soaker and a splinter servant.
Don't I also have a sickle?
A sickle? Yeah, you do.
A hammer and sickle.
Oh yeah, no, the comma is the sickle.
Okay, gotcha.
Darby has his chakram hat, a gladius, the whole set of Ninja Turtles weapons: 2 nunchaku, 2 sai, 2 katanas, and 1 bow. Two 9mm and 2 45 caliber guns, and a semi-automatic shotgun and a collapsible baton. There's no way all of this can be carried at once, but these are all the things that Darby has come into his possession at some point. And finally, Excavo has
I'm happy to choose a random selection of that stuff that I actually have, if you want. But
Excavo has 2 tonfas, a rapier, a 9mm with a high quality sight on it, and 1 comma, another sickle type thing. And also a reminder, I've had this post-it note on Excavo's card for a while. Excavo is still wearing a ballistic vest, which gives her 2 armor levels against anyone shooting her. I forget who you. I think you pulled that off of one of the TCU guards, but I assume you're still wearing it.
Oh.
Also, the
As paranoid as I am, yes, I'm absolutely wearing it.
And a quick question. So, Excavo, you also picked up the hand floating in a jar of liquid that came from the Medic brothers. That
I would.
Do you just have this in like your room in Darby Manor?
I feel like that's just kept in my room.
Yeah. All right.
And like, I guess Harvey doesn't really give a shit that I have a hand in a jar in my room.
You're under the impression Harvey never goes down into the basement where all of you keep all of your stuff.
Then he shouldn't, because there's a hand in a jar in my room.
So
it's probably good on him.
With Archibald and Jade, Darby is, if no one is stopping him or anything like that, Darby is driving straight to where the demolition derby pit is. And is Excavo and Augustyn following them in the Escalade?
I want to take a different
people? I think
route,
people
but go
need
to
to
the
get
same
blood.
place.
People need to get blood before we go into combat. I think Blake is low, and so am I. So I think we
I definitely need some blood.
If we're
It's
going
gonna be really
to
hard to
barrel
do
into
in the
combat,
most noticeable vehicle in the world.
Or
you're not wrong.
So hard to do.
Or you could drink the blood of your enemies when we get there.
Oh. Wait, did anybody
That is a
grab the
thing.
blood pulling kits? If you
Or
want
I
to
can
take
just
They've been
roll
used.
empty out
Doggy
and just
bag?
No,
go
they're-
downtown.
they're unused.
Oh,
Yeah, you want to take a little doggy bag to go?
That'd be great.
You know what? Yeah, sure. I would.
We're definitely-
I would've
we're
grabbed
definitely
those.
not going
there
back
wasn't
there,
really
so
much else
everyone
that was like
should load up whatever of that crap
handy.
that they want.
Okay.
I got those flares.
Blood drawing kits.
Noting that on Excavo's item list for myself, 3 of those blood draw kits. So each of them can be used to collect a blood bag from someone safely.
How many points is in a blood bag? 1?
Just 1, yeah.
That's what I thought. My brain went to video game. Well, 1 for
Yeah.
Points and pints.
Okay. Well, we can end the session here and assume that in the next session you're going to be hunting and then figuring out your exact plan of attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Okay, dokie. So 3 more experience points for everybody.
3. I have 12 now.
I see.
So close.
I see 13 actually for Excavo.
Oh shit! Are you sure? All right. Well,
rich.
that's fine. Well, I'm still saving up for my next point of obfuscate, so I'm not spending it. 13.
Oh,
All
I
right.
just realized. Hang on a second. No, 12 is correct.
12's right.
Yes.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Okay. We're at 12. So here we go. Either way, I'm saving.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you were saving up for the 4th level of obfuscate, I think, and
Yeah. Yes, I am.
that is how many points do you need for that? You need
I have written down 15.
current rating times. Yes, that's correct.
Sesh.
And Darby does not yet have enough for Fortitude 6. Archibald does not yet have enough for Majesty.
How many
and
do
Augustyn,
we need?
Archibald needs 5 more for Majesty. Darby needs 14 more for Fortitude 6.
Right on.
And then
It's gonna be so cool when I get it, guys. You guys, it's gonna be so fucking cool.
Augustyn's sitting on 11 experience points. First level of a new thaumaturgical path will be 7 points, but you can hang on to that and still have 4 more points to spend if you have any ideas.
I'm going to hold for now. There's nothing super duper appealing for 4 points, and I don't feel like the fact that nobody saw me gives me a point of stealth this session. So, I'm going to hold there.
Okay, well then that is it for tonight.
Great session, guys.
Yeah.
Good to touch base after the holidays.
We
And,
did it.
It was late, everyone.
Love
First
y'all.
of
I'm glad we got a
year.
good sesh.
Yeah. We'll be proactive and then getting the next one set up.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm in. Talk to you soon. Bye,
Love
everybody.
you guys.
Catch
Have a good
y'all.
night.
Bye.